Scott.
I'm Russell.
And I'm Leo. This is Spitball. Welcome to Spitball, where three hero hackers and a guest empty our heads of startup and tech product ideas that we have stuck up in there so you can all have them for free. Anything that we say is yours to keep. And this week, I'm so very excited to be welcoming our long-lost friend. The friend that we've had for many, many years, Zoey. Zoey, we're so glad to have you here. Zoey is someone who's been in emergency management and crisis situations since I've met her, or shortly after. She's gone from campus security to actual emergency 911 dispatch to volunteer firefighting to everywhere where there is something stressful happening. She is the voice of reason and the calm, cool, collected hero. We are so excited to have you here, Zoey. Welcome to Spitball.
Thank you so much. I'm really happy to be here.
This is going to be a good time. And of your many hobbies and passions, one of them that you've shared with my wife is fibers, knitting and crocheting. So I've written a little game that we're going to call Fire Truck or Fiber Tuck. In this game, we are...
What podcast are we on?
What are we talking?
All right.
Okay.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's a fiber tuck.
Oh,
It's when you connect fibers together, like, crocheting.
Never done that by myself.
Well,
it's
not really an activity that you do with other people.
I was discouraged from going with that name.
Oh.
Okay, we're sticking with the name. The name's good. You're all wrong.
All right, let's talk about fiber tucking. Zoe, are you a fibering? Are you a fiber?
The fiber arts. Have you heard this before?
Zoe's like
collectively calling knitting and crocheting is fibering.
Off cam, she's.
I'm fibering away. I'm tucking my fibers. I didn't know that you knew. Here. By the end, I'll have a
good
fully...
name. You're all wrong.
Can you live stream?
You said it was a...
Can you live? Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Anyways.
The hobbies of emergency management, that's not a hobby. The career of emergency management and the hobby of crocheting and knitting are both filled with lingo. And a lot of times those lingos sound like they belong to each other. So in this game, I'm just going to give you a term like, for example, a Russian join. Is that from emergency management or is that knitting and crocheting? That's, of course, knitting and crocheting. That's when you're knitting and you have two pieces of yarn that you need to connect without creating knots or needing weaves, right? So... in this game, we're just going to go down the line. I'll give you a term. You tell me if it's one or the other. Emergency management or knitting and crocheting. Or fiber tucking if you want to really lean into the term, okay?
Big fan of that.
And we'll start as we always do with our guest, Zoey, frogging.
Emergency services.
That is ripping out mistakes in a yarn pattern.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. I really
If
jumped
Zoe's
on
not
that.
getting these, we're all screwed.
I'm very excited. Scott, tinking.
Maybe. Oh, God. I have no idea. Emergency services.
Tink, T-I-N-K, is knit, spelled backwards. It's moving backwards like to remove a knit. K-N-I-T, T-I-N-K. Russell, tagline. 2 words.
I just want to say, I think that's fiber tucking.
That's emergency management. It's a control rope to guide steady a load. Very good. Of course Zoey knows this. She knows all of them.
As you pull it up,
Just wanted to say
so
it.
it doesn't go all like haywire.
You know how I know it's a good game? We're 0 for 3. Let's do another round. Despite your mocking and jibbing, I'm winning. I'm the one winning tonight. Zoey, steek, S-T-E-E-K.
I'm guessing fibers.
You're exactly right. That's when you intentionally cut a knit fabric to add an opening. You've steeked it, or you add a steek, I guess. I don't know. Scott, a rip and run. Rip-N-run.
Please be knitting, crocheting. That's my guess.
Emergency management. That's when you print a dispatch
damn it.
sheet and tear it and take it with you.
Ew.
Did you know that, Zoey?
Yes, I did.
Yes, you did. Very
So
good.
are you actively crocheting? I think I missed that.
Well,
Yeah, it's on topic.
you just
Okay,
said, and
okay.
I had it sitting here, and I was like, well, I might as well do something with my hands.
Like tucking.
She's answering 911 calls and knitting and recording
It's a fiber tuck.
podcast.
Yeah.
Russell, a magic loop.
I'll 500 for fiber tucking.
You're exactly right. That's a circular needle trick for small tubes.
All my
good.
answers are going to be fiber tucking, so.
Last round through.
It's a good strategy, honestly.
This is the acronym round. Zoe, K, number 2, TOG. K2 TOG, T-O-G. Emergency management or knitting crocheting?
I'm going to go with fibers.
Knit together. Very good. Knit together. Scott, Bolo, B-O-L-O.
Emergency management.
Very good. Be on the lookout.
Hey.
Excellent. Russell, Sable, S-A-B-L-E.
Emergency fiber tucking.
Is that?
It's fiber tucking, but in an emergency.
It is indeed.
Okay.
Very good. That stands for a stash acquisition beyond life expectancy. When you buy so much yarn that you don't think you're going to use it before you die.
Oh, all right.
Wow.
Very nice.
Very good. I think that there's some of you guys who got one.
It's a statistical anomaly. I know. We should at least be getting like
Wait,
50%
no, Zoe got two, right?
on these with all the
I think
random
Zoe got
guessing.
two.
But
I decided to just, if I didn't know what it was, that it was, in fact, fibers.
That makes sense.
I thought about one of my own, and I was like, the Cleveland load, is that fibers or is that fire trucks? The Cleveland load.
I cannot believe that's either.
I want to write that down. I'm going to just start.
What's a Cleveland load?
It's when you strap a bunch of hose line together and then you carry it up the stairs so that you can have it hooked to an internal system for water.
Oh.
So
water
that
for
you,
water.
when there's
Name
when
come
there's
from?
too much, like too many stairs to get up to the very top, you hook in like on the stairwell. If you're ever in a building and you look to the side and there's that big pipe,
Yeah.
it's for the fire department connect.
Nice.
That's not the right
And it's a
word, but
Cleveland
that's a
load.
thing.
For the
It's a
Cleveland
Cleveland
load.
Yeah.
And now
Yeah,
we all
yeah.
know.
And now
You've
I
made us
feel
all
like I
better.
should look it up, and now I feel kind of bad. Like maybe it's not right. Don't put that in there. They'll think I'm not real. Second guessing myself.
I thought she was real, but then she talked about some Cleveland load bullshit.
It's the
it's like a
Toledo
lay.
load. That's
Yeah, that's right.
not the Cleveland load.
Who wants to go first this week?
I can go. I feel like I haven't gone
Do
first
it.
in a while.
Russell, you haven't gone first in a minute. Russell, what is your idea for us this week?
All right. So, you guys know the term pump and iron, okay?
Pump and iron.
Okay.
Sure.
Instead of pump and iron, what about making kilowatts? Maybe I hope this isn't an idea that we've done already.
No.
So why not set up your bike, your treadmill, your whatever, to connect to a battery that powers your home
Okay.
or charges your phone or whatever, powers power banks, okay? And that's it. So like simply put, you get Enter-sized bikes. You power your home. What a better motivator to ride your bike when you feel like you're actually doing something that benefits the environment but also saves you a little cash on the side, right? That's it.
In Soviet
I like that
Russia,
it's-
you power your Peloton.
I think I saw a Black Mirror episode like that.
Now it's mandatory. Now you hire a team of 10 people to power your home with their bikes in your basement.
That's it.
Kind of traumatic.
Yeah.
I like that as a motivation factor, though. Like
Yeah.
you have a TV in front of you, but it's only powered as long as you're running on it or something.
Ooh.
Or like your
Or your
phone
phone.
will only stay on while you're doom scrolling as long as you're moving your feet.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yes.
I could get behind
TikTok
that.
or whatever. It's charging your iPad. Yeah.
I think we just solved the obesity crisis. When I say we, I mean
what
Russell.
people-
Right. That's right.
done
one pedal at a time. So you could turn this
all
into
it
the
takes.
power bank. You could do the power bank thing, right? So, all right, I want 10 power banks. They all charge up with my bike in the basement. And then now I'm like always charging. I always have a charge power bank in my house.
Do you envision this product being something you add on to your existing equipment, or is this a full-on Peloton alternative that you're selling? It's got to be the whole kit.
That's a good question.
One would be easier to put in a box and ship, for sure.
I think the add-on would make sense. We'll do both. All right, we're gonna do both.
Love it.
We're gonna have the add-on first, and then we're gonna do the bike feature. Because I think with like 40 pulleys, one pedal could generate 1,000 kilowatt hours. Is that right?
And that's a fact. Don't look it up.
I don't know if that maths. Just like the Cleveland load. The Cleveland lake.
So,
How many? Couldn't I just like?
1,000 kilowatt hours. Anyway, next question.
Megawatts.
I was wondering exactly how much power someone for 1 hour pedaling at a decent 5 mile an hour to 10 mile an hour clip would actually generate. I have no way to is that enough to charge a phone? I don't even know.
Sounds like a question for Google.
Engineers will figure it out.
Yeah.
It could be all software. Why don't you just lock out TikTok or that Office rerun that you're always watching or whatever, unless you're actively pedaling? Does this have to be literally generating kilowatts?
Yes.
In case that math doesn't math. Oh, it does.
No, it has to be about generating electricity.
Yeah, duh. I'm a fool for even asking.
So yeah,
Okay.
it's not like a motive. It's not like that's a good point. It's something fun about it.
You ready for this?
Yes.
Kiloweight. Oh. Just came to me in a dream right now.
Same wavelength right there.
A lot of death in this episode, you know?
How many pedals would it take to heat water to turn it into steam? Sorry.
So much.
Guys, this is my greatest spitball of all time, but no,
So it's a treadmill in the kitchen, and you can't cook unless you're boiling your own water.
Please, sir, I'm so hungry. One more
Please.
step.
all right, we're gonna add the martini shaker attachment, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
I
Something
like
for the
that.
ladies.
So now it's a party. Now it's a party.
Earn your drink at the end
They
of
sell
the
a
workout.
pink one.
It's double the price. No big deal.
Yeah, right, exactly.
You could put it then in the middle of a party, and now people could make their drinks by pedaling.
So powers a blender, like a shaker.
Or you could just get an exercise, like an arm workout with the shaker. They had shake weights. Wasn't that a
Shake
thing?
weight.
Shouldn't they just have put some ice cubes and some liquor inside of it?
All right, I'm gonna keep spitballing on this because what if you pressurized? So there was this concept where if you pressurize something, you can cool things or heat things up, right? So what if you're pedaling and it actually is creating a bunch of pressure in a can and turning it into heat then that heat turns into electricity? Sorry.
Is that how
I don't think I'm
science works?
keeping any of this in.
Somebody's got to be an engineer on this call and tell me how crazy this is.
Yeah, duh.
All right.
I'm picturing you by the roadside pulling out your bike and pedaling to pump up your tire because you don't have an actual pump with you, but you've got this.
No, but the
You're
pump
on the side of the
creates
highway.
steam, which then creates
Like, crap, I only brought my martini shaker.
it's like
What?
18 steps, but then it gives you electricity at the end.
And then I can make a martini at the end.
I got a flat
you're-
on the side of the highway, but I got my step goal for the day. Close my rings on the side of the highway.
Oh god.
Hey.
Listen, I'm not the first person. I bet there's some because why this came to me was when you're on a bike and you're pedaling, it'll actually tell you how many watts you're generating while you're biking.
Oh,
Did
you're
you know
right.
that?
It does that. The Peloton does it too.
Yeah. I've sat down at a bike before, a stationary bike, where the console is off, and then it doesn't turn on until you start pedaling because it's using your pedal as part of its power source. So this is a thing, but
I'm feeling
I guess we're not
used.
collecting.
You're just wasting electricity.
It's just not collecting the extra. I guess so.
Okay, what if you put all these in a gym and now you get 40 people to create enough electricity where it actually makes sense?
To power the gym.
The gym.
To power the person at the front desk's TikTok.
Okay.
Their tablet to check you
With
in.
LED light bulbs, okay, technology has gone. You can take a power bank and power an LED. Sure, the HVAC unit, no. All right, we're not talking HVAC. All right, we're
Need
talking
more people.
Economies of scale. Hundreds.
Bring 'em in.
Mush.
Listen, we put it in a prison, okay, and then now,
They did this. This was a real thing.
Zoe, do you know this?
Are you serious?
Which part
Yeah,
of this?
They had people stepping on this treadmill, and it moved water, and then
What?
That's how they got water.
yes,
Rick
it's a
and
real
Morty.
thing.
This happened in a prison. I guess. See,
Yes,
guys,
it was a prison.
what are we doing? We are just human batteries storing energy, and we could just if we could turn that energy.
Turning Doritos into charged phones.
Yeah.
All right, I got it. In the 19th century, There were penal treadmills resembling large, wide wheel. Oh, I don't think I'm saying that right.
Did you say penal?
You said it right.
Penal treadmills.
I did.
Don't let
They
him
were.
dissuade you. You got it.
All right. Resembling large, wide wheels fitted with steps, and the prisoners were sentenced to hard labor. They climbed the steps repeatedly, causing the entire wheel to rotate, and the treadmills were... Yeah.
So they literally put prisoners in hamster wheels and said, "Power the city."
They used them to pump water.
I'm just the first genius to commercialize it, all right? All right? We just
Used it to
Yeah.
pump water. I gotta say, if I had a choice in my home between having another stationary bike or a giant wheel, that sounds like a cooler way to exercise.
that would be cool.
I don't know. These people look pretty sad in the pictures.
All right, Leah, let's see if you can top that one this week.
All right. I almost transitioned away a little early. I'm glad I didn't cut you off, but you were talking about your martini shakers. So, my coworker and I were discussing earlier this week that we both have a similar method of cooking, which is to say, we wing it. You have your, I guess I'll shake some of this and some of that and cook it until it feels vibey and the right whatever. And that is a great way to make really delicious stuff sometimes and not so good stuff sometimes and never be able to recreate it. So I am here, Sharks, today to pitch you a idea for either a feature on an existing home camera setup, or maybe we just white label and make our own cameras that go around the kitchen and track only what you are doing when you are cooking. You are grabbing this much of the oregano and adding 2 eggs and this and that. You can show the camera that, jar of whatever spice you're working with and stuff if you think that's helpful, or maybe there's a tagging system, I don't know, so that at the end, it just outputs what you did. Here's my recipe without having to write it down. And then you can maybe even keep track of rating these things and storing what worked and what didn't. And wow, when I used more butter on those cookies, it seemed like it went well. It'll help you find those patterns across multiple attempts of the same recipe and try to come at the perfect result.
Love that. I also want that for alcohol.
What do you mean?
I want it to just mix random things in a drink, and then it comes back and generates a name for it, and it tells me what was in that drink, because I was probably too drunk to figure it out at that time.
That was Bud Light again, boss. I don't know why you keep asking.
Still Bud Light. Every time you pass.
Ingredients:
Every time,
1,
it's Bud
Bud
Light.
Light. Recipe name: Bud Light.
Bud Light on the rocks. What?
What kind of rocks? That's you don't want to know.
Bud Light neat.
I guess there were 2 ingredients.
Shaken in the martini shaker.
Is this a problem, Zoe, for you? You're a fantastic cook. Are you a by the books, follow the recipe person? Are you a wing it and go by vibes?
Only with baking. Baking is more of a science. Cooking is more of an art.
For sure. And would you consider yourself one, the other, or both?
Oh, I'm definitely a cook. I am not a baker.
you?
We'll leave that to other people.
So you're not a recipe person then?
I'll follow one if it's in front of me. Or I'll be like, Phil, read this. I don't need to read.
Do you have the problem of, oh man, that was an amazing pot pie, I would never be able to recreate this? Or do you kind of keep track of it in your brain?
Keep track of it. I don't know. I
you?
feel like that's not a fun thing to say. Be like,
No, that's great.
I'm just so
This
awesome.
is a problem for only some people. What I need is an AI Zoe. And I can't hire you to sit in my kitchen and watch me do it bad for an hour and then tell me, here's what you did, dummy. So I need someone like you that's not you because you're busy.
I do that too, Leah. I do what you do, but I've simplified. I just now get a bunch of pre-mixed. What are they called?
Lean cuisine.
Pre-mixed lean cuisine.
That was really sad.
Spice.
That was way too poignant.
I consider myself a chef also.
I get the what do they call damn it! I can spice blends. Okay.
Oh, sure.
And all I do, the simplest way I can make a meal is chicken, pan, spice, right? Just the premix,
Heat.
right? Heat. And it usually comes out
Did you have to pedal for it?
real good. I did. It's to keep my fridge on.
No spice tonight unless you pedal.
My electric stove. But that's my trick. But like to that end though, there's always like I think of the vegetable drawer.
Yeah.
So you make one meal that's recipe, right? All right, I need this much stuff, and then you have all this extra. I have 2 extra buns. I have 3 extra carrots. I have 2 extra celery and a half pound of ground beef. Throw it in a pot, put it on some burger buns, and now I got some vegetable sloppy joes, right?
There you go.
Right? I mean, a little bit like that, right? Maybe with some
Yeah, just
barbecue sauce.
reconstitute it. Make it.
Cook it long enough, it turns out,
You know what I call that?
What do you call that?
Fiber tucking.
Must go.
Oh.
Everything in the fridge must go. Like,
Ah, very good.
Must
Thank
go.
yeah, everything.
My dad used to take old expired cereal that we weren't going to eat anymore and like bread chicken with it and stuff. Like get really weird with whatever was going in the cabinet
What
bad,
does
and it was not
chicken
good.
with Fruity Pebbles taste like?
Yeah,
That's
we had
incredible.
stuff like that before. It wasn't good.
What a childhood.
Yeah, but I think I am a bad cook and a creative, just make it, wing it cook because that's the environment I was fostered in, right?
You can make spice blends real good, right? Is that what you're saying too? Like you were saying, yeah. And then you just throw it all together in a pan. If you just know how much of each, it's just that's the hard part, right? If you throw too much paprika, it's like you can't solve it. You just eat through it.
It could do some trend analysis. The last 3 times that you made something like this, you said it was too spicy every time. Try, it can coach you a little bit.
Yeah, dude, this is recipe development. I think 101. You just experiment around long enough and you find out something that you really like, right? So it's just note taking. That makes sense. Just note taking on the fly.
Without the writing down notes. I don't wanna
You
take
really
it.
like chicken. Sorry, that was my Alexa voice, but I can't hear
That was
myself.
excellent.
It's Zolexa.
Thank you.
It's
Yeah.
like ooh, that was pretty good.
Can you tell me a bad one? Tell me a bad one, Leo. You're like when
recipe?
you. Yeah, have you ever made something that's just like been awful? Yeah, Scott has.
David Webster he said, "Oh, you have Chinese 5-spice.
Oh, right.
You should add some of this in." And he dumped in like the entire thing. And this is back in college when you're feeding yourself for a week at a time with it. And I ate that slop of Chinese 5-spice that tasted like Christmas for a goddamn week. And I can never go back to that flavor.
Was it pasta?
It was like, it was some variation of pasta by the end of it.
Man.
I do not want the recipe for that one.
Where did it go wrong? I wish I had an assistant to tell me. Yeah. This wouldn't have been fixed by an AI coach, but I was making a zucchini and ground turkey burger, and I couldn't figure out why they were so watery. Like they were really weird. The texture wasn't right, and then I realized I had bought a cucumber and not a zucchini. It was so awful.
I wish it could give you this device could give you some preventative measures. Be like, hold the phone. Do you actually
dummy,
mean
that's not a zucchini?
if you leave that turned on any longer, it will start a fire? See,
No joke.
life and safety.
I will say, when bacon is in an air fryer, it goes from crisping nicely to burned smoky mess in about 30 seconds. And if I could have a little guy who's watching that for me, that would be helpful.
I feel similarly about avocados.
When are they good?
Yeah, they're good for a minute and 50 seconds,
Yeah.
and then overripe.
Brown. Hard. Good, brown. Damn it. I missed it again.
If somebody could tell me when that's going to be the perfect opportunity, then I would love that. That'd be good. Add it in.
Ooh, optimal ripeness. That's interesting.
Yes. There's got to be an algorithm for that, right? Will be perfectly ripe on Tuesday at 12 p.m. between 12 p.m. and 12:05.
This is your window. Wake up at 3 a.m. and eat that avocado.
Sticking needles
It'll be
into your food, trying to extract and mix chemicals to figure out when optimal ripeness will be. It's a whole set.
There is some person that would love that alarm idea and literally wake up at 3 a.m. being like, yes, what a best
This avocado is slightly better than it could have been.
Yes, so good.
And then you could never go back either. Once you start trying it there, you're just I have to do this forever now.
I've had the perfect avocado at 3 a.m. and it changed my life.
My avocado alarm's going to go off in 3 hours. I got to stay up for it. It's
Alarmacado.
Leo, I made a mistake. I've made that same mistake with coriander instead of cinnamon.
Ah, yes. That's a spicy one. That's a spicy meatball.
And it ruins the whole, ruins the whole thing.
Put cinnamon in your meatballs?
What were you making?
I was making a cinnamon. I had a extra, the biscuits that you get in the
Grams?
tins.
Oh yeah, like Pillsbury.
That's the one. Pillsbury ones. And then I'm like, what are we going to do with this? So I was like, oh, you can throw cinnamon, sugar on it, turn it into like monkey bread real quick, right? Nope, not with coriander. Can't do that. So
Oh, man.
if we could be more like free flowy without making a mistake like that, but I guess the spice wasn't even labeled correctly. So it's not like I would have tried
that's
to.
a tough one.
Yeah.
For an AI, if you're an unlabeled spice person.
Yeah. That was
What kind of life are you living?
that was like, I don't know why I mixed. So this is what happened.
You're just like yelling into the middle of the kitchen like, I don't know, it smells like nutmeg.
It's either nutmeg or chili powder.
I bought coriander and then I wanted to make cinnamon sugar. So like I could put it on French toast and all that other stuff. And so that's what happened. I've been using coriander sugar instead of cinnamon sugar. And I never used it after it was awful. And I'm like, all right, I don't know why cinnamon sugar sucks now.
Why that
turn
surprises
out.
me.
My childhood was way different than this.
My cinnamon sugar is just not like the store-bought stuff. Yeah.
And so I'm using, and then I end up like keeping it in my cabinet forever. And then I'm like, all right, I gotta get rid of this.
Yeah.
So then I turned it into that biscuit thing, and then I realized it was coriander this whole time. So
Yep. And now you have cinnamon sugar?
yeah, now I have cinnamon and now I have sugar because I'm never gonna make that mistake again. Just not gonna pre-mix cinnamon sugar.
Fool me once. All right, Scott, what's your idea for this week?
I am excited because I actually have a hardware idea this week.
Ooh, yeah.
I have recently moved, and in the last 2 weeks, I have turned the heat on for the first time because it's fall/winter now, and learned pretty quick that my house does not hold heat very well, and it is a large house, and I do not need to heat all of it at the same time when it's just me there. So, Leo and I have played with these little fan things before that you stick into your vents, and they force more air out into certain rooms on there. And I've had an idea for a while where like, well, couldn't you just like IoT these guys and like have vents where it just shuts off different rooms at different times so that, hey, I'm not in this room over here. We don't need to pull heat into that. But my experience with those little fan things that blow up is one, they kind of suck. And two, there is no universal thing that fits into every room in your house or every type of vent that you can close off and open and close them. So what I want to do is just take a goddamn air bladder, something that I can just like with little fan on it, shove it into each of my vents, and the whole thing just blows up to block out the vent fully and then deflates itself to shut it completely. That way it's completely universal, and it'll just have some smarts to it where, hey, you haven't been in this room in a long time. We're not going to heat that room at all. And that's the whole idea.
That's great.
That's it.
How does it know you're in the room?
Motion sensors?
That's a
You
great
put like
question.
a tag on you, and then as you go from room to room, like it tracks you. I'm like,
Honestly,
You have to implant a chip.
I like that. It just takes
Inflate
like
the balloon.
your RSSI of like your Bluetooth from your phone to be like, oh, you're closer to this room. I'm going to turn on or off the air bladder so this room actually heats up or something, and just gathers data over time with that.
There are so many ways to detect presence. The newest Philips Hue Hub, the Home Hue Hub Pro or whatever, it uses the signal between the different light bulbs to know, oh, that was a couple of milliseconds slower than usual, so there must be someone in that room. It has motion sensing
What?
via the connection. Yeah. Like,
Oh, I hate
there's
that.
there's IR, there's your millimeter waves. There's so many different ways to figure out which room you're in right now.
What?
You can do it with Wi-Fi even, I know.
that's spooky.
That's crazy.
Not the biggest
Yeah, that is
fan.
spooky. That's the right word for that.
Yeah, but if you're comfortable.
You'll be comfortable when you're warm enough.
Saves several dollars on my heat in my house.
Surely ducts are like a standardized size, right? Couldn't this be like a system of flaps or something?
That's what I would have thought about the damn vents, but every single one was different.
But what's nice about the air bladder thing is it's probably really compact, right? You just stick it on the side, and then when you want it to fill, it'll just fill it up, right? It's super low profile.
Logistic question. I'm picturing a large whoopee cushion. How is it filling? What is it filling with?
Air.
Air.
From what? Like a fan?
The air.
It's like a big parachute that's like
Air compressor.
grabbing the air going down the vent?
What noise does it make when it deflates?
all day, all night. Like, yeah, right. Mommy, I hear something in the walls.
Delightful.
Deflates would be hilarious on there.
Just your father.
It's a ghost.
I mean, this would be great for just daytime, nighttime. The amount of money you'd save, the amount that electric companies would pay for that. Like, they subsidize nests, right? If they could, they would pay for these. It means that they could save less money in the grid or whatever, right?
Less time that your furnace is blowing, yeah.
Yep, and if you don't heat your upstairs for a whole, like you just do it better because literally the air vents stop from going, that's awesome. That is amazing. So
Put some smarts on it so that all of them don't inflate at once. That would probably be bad.
Boom.
Well, yeah, what would happen if you did that? Just cut off all the
I
vents.
think that.
You ever watch a Bax fan fall over?
Yeah.
It's not pleasant.
That is such a real thing, right?
Whoom.
Yep.
It's like that, but it's your house's infrastructure. Don't
You
worry
just
about it.
know it's unhappy.
It's just your house's infrastructure.
Cool idea. I like that. That is a unique approach that I don't think anyone's done before.
All I need is a Meyer bag and a small air compressor.
Plastic grocery bag.
That could work.
Reduce, reuse, recycle. Very green of you.
All right. Zoe, what have you brought us this week?
Well, hello. I don't know
Hello.
if you know this
Hello.
about me. I don't know. How do you start this? Okay.
Nailed it.
So I'm a reader. I'm a reader of books typically, and of a certain type of books that some may call smut.
Okay.
I typically call them romantasy. And I get personally annoyed when the character is just way too young. So I'm looking at, they're always like 19 years old, saving the world, always of age, but always just like a little ick. So I would like an app or something that I can attach to my Kindle that will increase the age of the female character by like 20 years.
20 years?
No. Yes, please.
How young are these girls?
19 apparently, all of them.
Jeez. Okay.
So that would be something that I would like. And not only that, so a couple different things I would like it to change about the books I'm reading. One is I would like to change the age, obviously. And then I'd also like to change the names of some of the characters. Not so long ago, I was reading a book and the main character, the villain, actually, was named Philip.
Oh,
And I was
that's
like,
your husband's name.
That is my husband's name. And I was mad at him for like the entire time I was reading the book. And he does enough things wrong on his own. He doesn't need any help.
Okay.
So I want it to be changing the name of the villain to something else so that my husband stays out of trouble.
So when this changes the age of your character, is it just like, hey, I find the number 19 and I change that to 40? Or is it like, I see that they're on Snapchat, I'm going to rewrite that to Facebook sort of thing?
That's kind of mean. But no, the
It's a
age,
it's a
just
number
the-
substitution.
just the number. Just the number.
MySpace.
MySpace.
Wow.
There it is. It figures it out.
No, that makes sense though. Less. I don't know if they're 19, Zoe. Are there things that they do that are very 19, or are they just putting the age as 19 and they're doing 36-year-old, 32-year-old
Why
things?
even mention their age? Yeah.
I think you make a good point there because if they're 36 years old, are they making these bad mistakes, the 19-year-old characters? Or are they just tired and they're like, I am not saving the world. The world has enough problems of its own. I'm just going to take a nap. Like, back to my
I'm
handcrafting.
going to bed at 10. Are you kidding me?
Philip is keeping you awake the whole time, right? That's why you got to change the name.
I mean, the fact that you're reading this on a Kindle, right? It's got to be like a feature that Kindle could just add in their OS. It doesn't need to be another device. We're so close.
I would pay such money for this.
Right. Maybe even the authors could like write variables, like take in the reader's demographics. If they are female, then describe the men in more detail. And if they are of this age, then make everyone else their cohort and that kind of stuff, right? We need like choose your own adventure that dynamically adjusts at book open time.
This is a pick a path, but it's like pick an age.
You don't even know that you're on the path, right? It just, you've set once in your Kindle your birth date and your how you identify in so many ways, your hobbies, your whatever, and books like customize a little bit to you.
That's a great service.
Whoa. Just ages it with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can sell these to authors, right? So you can keep the heart and the concept of the novel, and then you can, you work with the author to create the 2 or 3 cringe-free variations, right? Because that's what they don't want to have happen, right? Is like your reader cringes because of something small like that, or it's not small because it's annoying the whole time. Because now you have this whole image; it's completely different. So like cringe mode, like you can set different settings and all this other stuff, and then like there you go. You work with authors, publishers to make more book sales because you can set variations.
I would love to set my settings to be like totally not me and see how that affects, like, do I even understand what's happening here? Damn, fam, that slaps. What? Like, this is in Zoomer mode, I guess, or whatever, Gen Alpha slang.
That'd be interesting.
I just realized my example was extremely heteronormative, like white cis male. Like, get it? Because women like men. Like, obviously, you'd like set your preferences and stuff. That was, yeah.
Could I make it so that my wife, when she's reading books, is only putting my name in there instead of somebody else's?
Even better.
Wow.
Yes.
Whoa.
Christian mode.
Like, I am so in love with you right now. You would not believe this book I was reading had your name in every character.
Russell, the captain of the NFL hockey team.
That's right.
Did you say the NFL hockey team?
I just fucked up. I know. As soon as I came out of my mouth.
I was going to say, like, it's parental controls, too. So, like, things got steamy when they held hands. Aw, Mom must not let me read that part, so it censored it out and put something dumb in.
Or it could take the names and make them, like, gender ambiguous or,
Oh, true.
It's a Pat.
Everyone's Pat and Ashley. No, like 2 different names. Not like everybody's, Ashley's doing so good.
Batting Ashley. I knew what you meant. Everyone's Pat and Ashley. I knew what you meant. I think that there's a subset of, interactive medium forward authors who would be excited about this, and you're going to make a lot of authors extremely angry. Like, how could you compromise the craft? Of course I want to say exactly what this character is. It's my character, but like...
Have you put down a book, Zoey, because it's just been so cringe, like right at the beginning, or like once a character comes out and you're like, oh gosh, I can't read this anymore?
Yeah. Anytime the character's name is Russell, I'm like, oh God, no.
Well, that's a lot of books, let me tell you, Zoey. A lot of books, okay?
Right? Apparently you just keep putting your name in every character. Have you already made this, and that's why all the books I keep reading keep talking up Russell?
It's in your settings. It's been pranked.
That's right, and that's why Phil's the villain. No.
The villain.
The one time.
The villain.
Also happened, like, if it's like a family member, and I'm like, oh God, no.
Out, immediately throw it in the garbage, right? Oh.
Okay. And that one gets returned to Kindle Unlimited. Thank you very much for your time, author. I'm so glad you put this into the world. Pick better names.
You could totally make troll books where, like, you have this whole romantic novel happen and they never shared their real name. And then at the very end, it's just like your dad's name, your mom's name. Just completely ruined the whole book.
Hate that. I hate everything about
As
that.
they approached each other in tender embrace. Like, no! Oh, God.
What's your real name? Dad.
Scott. My dad's name is Scott.
Oh, no.
I think that's somehow why fantasy authors sometimes are like, and his name was Zorlax. And I'm like, finally, somebody I can understand and get behind,
Literally.
Not any of these.
Sorlax.
Yeah.
Sounds
Zorlax.
like a medication, like a prescription drug.
Talk to your doctor.
Do you have chest
Zorlax.
palpitations?
This week's episode of Spitball is brought to you by Zorlax.
It's your sponsor.
And Fireball.
And Fireball whiskey. Well, dear listener, if you have us on in the background while reading your favorite romantasy novel, we're really glad you had us on. Thank you very much for engaging, and thank you very much for joining us, Zoe. This was really fun.
Happy to have been here.
Our website is spitball.show. There you can find links to our YouTube channel, other social media. Hey, have an idea? We'd love to hear from you. Record a pitch and a voice memo or whatever it is you can record on and send it over to podcast@spitball.show. Then maybe we'll discuss it on the show. That's also how you can follow us in the Fediverse, such as Mastodon. We are podcast@spitball.show, or we are on Blue Sky at spitball.show. Our subreddit is r/spitballshow. Our intro-outro music is Swingers by Bonkers Beat Club. Please, if you wouldn't mind, that one friend who's always recommending you that really weird-ass sounding book that you're like, I don't even know if I can be seen in public holding something that steamy, send him a link to this episode. We think they'd enjoy this one. New episode is coming out in 2 weeks. We will see you then.